Welcome back. A new exhibit by the Monmouth County Historical Association is exploring the history of slavery here in New Jersey.
News 12 New Jersey's Naomi Yane has more live from Middletown tonight. Naomi.
We talked with members of the Historical Association, and they said they talked to New Jerseyans who didn't know that slavery existed in our state. But it did, and this exhibit intends to tell some of the stories of enslaved blacks here in New Jersey, and they're starting here at Marl Pit Hall. When we think of slavery, we often think of plantations south of the Mason-Dixon line. However, northern states like New Jersey also had an equal hand in the slave trade.
New Jersey was actually the most southern of the northern states.
Bernadette Rugoff is the director of collections for the Monmouth County Historical Association. Beneath the floorboards, Whispers of the Enslaved at Marl Pit Hall is the first exhibit to reinterpret Monmouth County's 18th century historic homes to include the stories of enslaved men, women, and children who once lived and worked in them.
We knew that only half of the story was being told. We were only telling the story of the house's owners. We weren't covering all the occupants.
Recently, the Historical Association discovered artifacts hidden beneath the floorboards of the home, some dating back hundreds of years.
We soon started to discover things like corn cobs very deliberately placed, clam shells, other organic materials, and then we started to find shards, bits and pieces of broken pottery, almost always blue and white, and they were deliberately placed there.
I started reaching out to people in different universities and doing research to learn that these were possibly retained spiritual traditions that were brought over from West Africa. Basically, the enslaved would make charms, protective charms, and conceal them in different areas of the house as a means of protection.
This attic space is where many of those telling discoveries were made, and this space also served as the slaves' living quarters.
They're exactly as they were placed.
The exhibit is framed around 7 Black Americans who were enslaved here at Marl Pit Hall. Pieces from the Monmouth County Historical Association's museum were used to illustrate the larger story of slavery in Monmouth County. The exhibit is open to the public on weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from noon to 5. In Middletown, Naomi Yane, News 12 New Jersey.